What's up? What's up? Alright, this is I'm in Water Bay. I'm here today to keep everybody informed on what's going on here um in the world. So far, we got a lot of misinterpretations. We got a lot of misunderstandings that's going on out here in the world, and if you sit down to the root and the core of everything, you're gonna find out basically that mostly people that look like me, my skinny people, we have been um, conquered and taken over. We're now in mental and physical solitude, servitude, so-called slavery. You know, so um, and the reason that we are in this slavery, in this mental and physical servitude, or this matrix, they call it, this illusion of the world, where we're controlled by very few masses, which is the greater, is controlled by very few. And a reason to that, that's what I'm going to be here. That's what I intend to show y'all. Uh, so I intend to show that it is only one whole. Uh, okay, we got one whole. Like, let's say this here. This is a whole. This is a whole book. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the whole machete. You know, it's my baby. But in the whole of it, we got the whole. Uh, the whole, pretty much, the word whole sums up everything. It ain't just the front, the back. It ain't the inside. No, my fault. It's not the front or the back. It's not the inside. It's not the top. It's not the bottom. It's not the left side. It's not the right side. You know, it's not the front page, the first. It's not the middle. It's not the second. It's not the last. It's pretty much everything. Everything that is the whole. Now, we talk about speaking of the book here. Now, let's speak in societies on, let's speak on the illusional term, the matrix term, or the worldly term. We have the world, we have the universes, the stars, the waters, the mountains. We got all this shit, right? Okay. We got the people, the plants, the dirt, everything. And, excuse me, with all of the space, with all of everything that there is you can possibly think of, makes up the whole. And when broken down, the whole exists, and as far as we can comprehend it, is just simply four elements. The elements is earth, air, fire, and water. Now we got everything that exists is essentially made of these four elements. These four elements is essentially energy. Everything that exists is energy. So now we got a whole. So we talking saying basically we saying the stars, we saying just the world that they tell us, right? All the continents, the water, everything in here, everything beyond here, everything that could be everything that could be fathomed, thought up, seen, experienced, makes up the whole. The whole is simply the four elements, which I say it's five elements, and we get to the fifth element later. But mostly known to man, it is four elements. And these four elements comprise of everything. So we talking everything. That's the whole. The whole is an accumulation of human life, dog life, fish life, roach life, ant life, you know, all insects, mosquitoes, anything you can name, plants, fruits, grains, vegetables, all of them need the four elements. To every fruit in the world, vegetable, tree, everything that exists, either supported by earth, is grown out of the earth, came from the earth, goes back into the earth, you know, is earth body. We have the world is 25% land, 75% water. The human body is 25% land, which is body, and 75% water, which is the blood, the moisture in us. You know, if I had moisture in my skin, even water in my skin, it'll crumble and I'd become dust. You know, so he's 75% water, and we made as the universe, as above, so below. So cumulatively and collectively and essentially, it comes down to we're all energy, nothing but energy, the sum total of energy. And if we're speaking of a whole, then a whole can't be circumscribed by something, because the very thing that would attempt to circumscribe the whole would have to become the whole, or it couldn't be a whole. It would be incomplete, you know? So, so on that note, everything is the whole. It's no inside and no outside. So if there was a so-called God, like they say, that stands outside and created all, he would have to be essentially part of the whole. It's nothing that's outside the book, because what's outside the book would be circumscribed by a circle. You know what I'm saying? You can't circumscribe, because everything inside and outside of that would be the whole collectively, because you have the air still there in space, you know what I'm saying? So it can't be described as that. So how could God sit outside of the whole? How could this be the whole in the space, and then he sit outside of it like this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not connected to the whole. He's not the whole. You know, and nothing can exist except for part of the whole. You know, we can't have an up without a down. We can't have a left without a right. You know, we can't have an in without an out. We can't have none of this. So therefore, a left wouldn't be a whole. My body is just a left arm. It's made in polarity. The same as I can't have a head without having feet, or I can have skin without having internal organs. Therefore, God cannot, or the so-called God, or the Creator, couldn't have a separate identity from the whole. He couldn't do nothing but complement another side of himself. Like the right complements the left, making it whole. Or the good complements the bad, making it whole. Or the moon complements the sun, making it whole. You feel me? Wish I'll get there one day. But excuse my hair. It's one of them days. It's one of them unique haircuts. People are asking about it. I got dreads in the back. And then I got, keep my little afro digging. You know, jumping off in the front. You know, how afro puffs range. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a bad motherfucker, right? So, you know, I got to get my shit lined up. So just excuse that. Anyway, I don't mean nothing, right? You know, I am that I am. To the next time, to the first video. Anybody, any comments or anything, leave them at the bottom of the page. Get back with y'all. Peace.